Hello everyone and welcome back to our Victoria 2 campaign as Großdeutschland or Germany. When we had last left off, we were beating the living crap out of the Russians, and well, let's get right back into it, shall we? Before that, however, I am going to ban the Dutch here, and we're going to refocus our diplomatic efforts on the Ottomans again, so we have enough influence to batter the poor old Spanish again. Anyways, we're going to give it until 3rd October. Bloody traitors. And we're going to redirect our forces to Adige now. Game goes out here, our forces can't catch them in time, so let's do that. In the meantime though, I think we should begin redirecting our forces back into our own territory to deal with these bloody traitors. It's kind of disappointing that we had to do this, but it's not like the Russians were putting much of a threat either, to be honest. This should do. Let's start hitting your way back. Luckily, Europe seems to be rather clean of rebels. Relatively clean, at least. Western Europe, free from all this madness. All the way to Montenegro with you. You need to clear out the German states. At least these few. Need to take care of the Baltic. Not the Baltic, sorry, but the Nordic areas. We're gonna need reinforcements. Let's go towards the Ukrainian area and start policing this area. Let's check globally as well. Looks like we have rebels in America. Let's take care of them. What about Asia? Japan's clean, thankfully, and so is Manchuria. Asia, China and Burma is not, however, which is unfortunate. So we just come in and just clean them out. What about Malaya? Malaya is clean. We got rebels in Pondicherry, we've got rebels in Central Asia, but that has to wait until we clean out the Russians here. Also, we have to take care of the Caucasus. Let's get right into it. This called take care of the Baltic. This called take care of the Novgorodian areas. Down to Belarus. Oh, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? No peace until we get our election event. 2 million rebels. We'll cut them down eventually. Lots of forts and everything, but we'll just continue building from there later. Not like we need a force at this point, honestly. All they're doing is just helping slow down rebel occupations, which is of course in this situation proving to be very useful indeed. I forgot to check Cape Town. Indeed do have rebels here, and in Madagascar. And in Ethiopia especially, holy smokes. That's a lot of rebels to clean out. See, these guys are making a beeline for this, and I think after that we can just reroute them back to take care of rebels in the former Austrian lands. Leave the rest of the Ukrainian provinces to this core. Just go clean out this giant rod of them. We just need to crush them completely. Slowly and carefully continue our advances. Continue building a fort here. You should begin taking care of the Central Asian rebels, and then take care of the Persians down here. Continue moving forward there. You, my friend, should probably return back. You take care of the rebels here, all the way to Warsaw. We probably only need one core in Marseille. This core will be deployed eastwards. Kill this army first, it's larger. Can take care of these guys because they're larger. We definitely do not want any actual rebel occupations of our land. Since these guys are here, just go clean up the Finnish before heading to Novgorod and the Baltic. It's now November. Smash these two armies in that order. Keep moving our armed forces in front. Looks like this army is being pulled back. Halfway through Morocco, we're still taking care of the Central African rebels. Same for Ethiopia. At least those on Madagascar almost dealt with. We're just gonna cut them down. Slowly but surely. You take care of Warsaw from the east if you have to. We'll fund the Battle of Gruyev, whoever that may be. Is this battle over here? The Russians are heading to Aktau. Send a stronger army that a weaker army can return back to the Ukraine. Take care of the Hungarian rebels here. Looks like the largest centers of rebel resistance have been cleared. What are you talking about? Clearly you have nothing planned. More rebels being purged. Finally drop them below 1 million. Only for even more rebels to pop out. Just great. What more could a man expect, right? I like though the rebels are wearing the national colors, so you can see each of these bloody traitors for what they are. I mean, come on, we just cleared this bloody area. Clear this area again. Just stay in Boston this time. None in Brazil. None in this spot. Oh goodness, what a mess. What an absolute mess this is. We're alright. Love and war. We are patriots and we're gonna fight for our country. That's the event we wanted. So let's get right to it. What do we want from Russia? So we're already taking this You know, just because we can, we should take Tver, so we'll be... ideally I want Bryansk, but that would create some really ugly borders. Let's go for Tver, so that we'll be very close to the Russian border. When can we add a war goal against Russia again? On the 5th of December. Alright, nice. Meantime, let's just continue occupations here as we deal with tons of rebels at this point. On the right side, at least the rebels are in a different place for the most part. We're definitely undermanned in Europe, however. I mean, since we're here, we might as well clean out the rebels properly. This army is gonna have to march a lot. I'm going to dispatch this army down to help clean up the rebel mess here. This is the war with Russia. Looks like it's gonna have a definite close pretty soon. Come on, seriously, even over there? Let's go deal with those rebels. Policy stands. Man, rebels are really annoying. Possibly worth bringing a ship over to England just in case we feel like using that core to take care of the European rebels. Take out the rebels again. Alone. Because, you know, that's what the game likes. So it's unfortunate that we have rebels in Malaya this time around. Should probably station our core somewhere in Bangkok instead. It's a more central location. Again, no disturbances over here, which is great. Taking care of rebels isn't the most delightful task, but it is necessary. Wow, this British car is fast. Let's see, we'll deploy. These guys are taking care of those rebels. This time we can definitely take care of those. That means these guys should be headed not here but through Slovenia. These guys just head westwards. The St. Petersburg, this car can handle everything by itself. I think it says a lot about the state of our country where we are actually sending more cars against our own rebels than to fight the Russians. We're just that strong and we have just that much internal problems. Decline. That means we can probably add another war goal the next day. I know it's not much, but I actually want Soviet Hokkaido. Only to clean the borders up a little bit more. And ideally I would want Smolensk and Bryansk. I want Soviet Hokkaido just so that we can say that the Kurils are ours. And deny the Russians their claim. Always a fun thing to do. What is not fun though is managing this amount of rebels. It's quite frustrating. We're gonna need someone on a highway to Charleroi. Just ignore the other stacks for now. Both rebels are being cut down with relative ease. When can we next add a war goal against Russia? The 20th. Oh, these guys are still plowing their way through Ethiopia alone. They honestly deserve my respect. How many men would they have to kill by this point? Excellent. Probably should have helped the local poor, but whatever. Course not. Station you in Warsaw. Once you're done with these rebels, we shall station you in Budapest. You head down to Rome. On the way, just take care of these rebels. One core stations in Berlin, the other core continues heading west. So December 21st, set yet another war goal. What do we want from them again? We wanted Smolensk. Still at a war goal, which means we can probably get Bryansk as well. Wait, where's the oil again? I remember Romania had some oil reserves. Use this and see. This territory could be useful. Here's Arvat. There will be Soviet Turkmenia. This core just helped our dear satellite out. Talking about that, we can ban the Spanish again. And put everyone else that was mildly relevant to low priority. Decrease the opinion of the Americans. Because why not? This army should take care of the Belgian rebels. Oh man. When can we next air war goal against the Soviet? 4th January. Eventually, we should hold another election. Get those sweet election events. Use these guys one last time and send the British core home. Should go station on the French border. We are going to war with them pretty soon, I think. Another year apparently. Getting caught sure is unfortunate. I'd like to end the war with Russia before we end this episode. So hopefully it shouldn't take too much longer. I mean, we technically are at 100% war score, so shouldn't be much holding us back at this point. Just have 2 major rebellions as well, which is great progress. What can I do but sigh, right? Honestly speaking. Let's see. We wanted Bryansk as well. But we no longer have that, so never mind. I guess this is what we're getting. Alright, and I am fine with that. Create in Tunisia as well. Nice. Let's just, well, you know what? We'll do this on our own time. Germany is now stretching across the old Russian capital of St. Petersburg. We've gotten what we wanted. Cleaned up the borders a little bit. Thankfully this Russian mess is gone. Hokkaido is completely under our rule. And we've gotten our borders right on the Russian border as well. With Moscow simply just a stone's throw away from our territory. And we're preparing for war with France. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and put anything you want to say in the comments below. I will see you guys next time as we deal with another rebellion and prepare for war with France. And until then, take care.